Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Plainview Christian School. Today is May the 8th, day of the annual picnic softball game between the school team of Plainview and an alumni team. We're almost ready to begin. We'll take time out. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the play-by-play right after this. Fred Friesen will try and start things off for the alumni here in the first inning.
Nobody.
Galen raised the pitch. Hits the plate. Ball one. Base hit. Left field. And he'll get a single out of that one. Here's our catcher, John Hosteller, and that's ball one. One and one. Count. Two and one. And he throw it away. And we've got runners on first and second. Robert Beachy. He's got it. Runners on third and second, and we're ready to pitch. This is Carl Miller. He fouls it off. He's got it. We've got two out. Jay Kurtz at bat. That's ball one. One and one. Strike two is called. 1 and 2. One and two with one foul ball. And at the end of the half, there is no score. For today's game are Hubert Miller at the plate, Paul Kaufman at first, and I'm not sure who's at third, and I don't think we've got anybody at second either. Plate. Galen Stutzman. That's one away. Second baseman Glenn Hosteller at bat. One down. Ball one, called. Count is 2-0. He's got it. That's two down. Shannon goes for second. He's got it. Going for three. That's heads up base running by Shannon Shore there. Beachy at bat. Runner at third. Well, that's three. And at the end of one inning, there is no score. Roland Slayball at bat. He'll try and get things started for the alumni in the top half of the second inning. That's plate, ball one. Strike one call, 1 and 1. We got a ball call on Myron. too high. Nice try by Glenn, but Myron's gonna get a single. He even thought about going for two, but he's gonna stay at first. Tor at bat. He pops it up. It goes out in the field. There's one out, runner at the corner. One and one the count. Makayuti at bat. There's one out. Runners on first and second. Fred Friesen at bat. Bases are all loaded with one out. It's getting kind of windy up here. And that's ball one. Well, that last play put the Alumni ahead by 2 runs, and here's John Hosteller, and that one goes foul for a strike. Good job. 0-1. He's got it. And here's Robert Beachy. We've got runners at second and third, and they're 2 out.
You're on.
Carl Miller at bat. They're 2 out. That's ball one. Runners at the corners. That's ball two. 2-0. Three and 0. Galen ready to pitch. Here it is. He's not going to swing. And Huber will give him a strike on that one. Got it. That's 3. Top half of the second inning, we've got the Alumni ahead by 3-0. Bottom half of the second inning, and here's Joseph Kurtz. Alumni ahead 3-0. That's plate, ball one. David Beachy at bat. Runner at first. That's ball one. There's one out, and here's Keith Hostetler. Outside, ball one. Roberts calling for it. He's got it. That's 2 down. They're 2 down. Here's Ronald Yoder. Goes to short. Coming to second. He's got it. At the end of 2, we had the Alumni still ahead by a score of 3-0. Jay Kurtz will get it started for the X-10th. That's ball one. Deep center field. He's got it. Roland Slavall at bat. And that's strike one. 0-2. Base hit, left field. And he'll stay at first. Aaron Utzi at bat. That's strike one. Base hit, center field, left field. Joseph Troyer at bat, 1 out. And that falls in for a base hit. Michael Utzi at bat. There's runners at the corners and 1 out. Base hit. Fred Friesen at bat. That's strike one. That's over. He got it. Nice catch by David Beachy. We've got strike one on John Hosteller. He fouls it off. And that's 0-2. He's out of there. At the end of 2.5, we have the Alumni still ahead by a score of 5-0. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Here's John Stutzman. Fred's got it. That's 1 down. Here's Shannon Chor. He's got it. Running catch by Fred Friesen. Galen Stutzman. He'll get a single out of that one. Second baseman Glenn Hosteller at bat. He's got it. At the end of 3, the X-10th team is still ahead by a score of 5-0. Robert Beachy will try and get things started for the X-10th. And that's a base hit. I don't think that's what he had in mind, but that's what happened. Carl will foul it off. That's 0-1. One and 1 the count. And that one's gone. Deep right field. Got a triple by Carl Miller. And here's Jay Kurtz. Oh and 1 the count on Jay. Inside, 1-1. He's got it. Here comes Carl, and he scores the 6th run for the X-10th team. Excuse me, that was the 7th run for the X-10th team that Carl scored. It's 1 out. And that's ball 1 on Merlin. Line drive catch by Glenn. 3 at bat. And strike 1 called. And it's out number 3. In the middle of the 4th inning, we had the X-10th team ahead by a score of 7-0. Bottom half of the 4th inning, the Alumni are ahead by a score of 7-0. Good catch by Carl there. That's base hit from Mark. That's ball 1. He's got it. Go for 2. Double play effort there by Carl. There are 2 out. He pops it up to behind third base. Carl calling for it. He's got it. That's 3. The X-10th team are still ahead by a score of 7-0. The school team having failed to score. We'll go into the 5th inning right after this. Here's Joe Troyer for the X-10th team. And that's strike 1 call. Wind has been steady all day today, kinda. He pops it up to third, and it's foul. Galen Red with the 0-1. He pops it up to second. Glenn calling for it. He's got it. Got 1 out, and Michael Utes is at bat. That's base hit. Fred Friesen at bat. That's inside a ball. 1 out. And it gets past third baseman Keith Hosteller. And we have a runner at second and a runner at first. Goes to the pitcher, goes to second, and we have a collision. They're going to rule that one as out. Robert. And the umpire called that one safe, so Robert will stay. There are 2 outs and ball 1 on Carl Miller. He pops it high. Behind third. He's got it. And that's 3. In the middle of the 5th inning, the score remains 7-0 in favor of the Alumni. The bottom half of the 5th inning, Keith Hosteller will try and start things off for the school team. And that's outside a ball. That's strike 1. 1-1. One and 2 the count. He's out of there. Well, I had the camera on replay and I missed Ronald's base hit over third base. That's a good hit, Ronald. Sorry about that. John Stutzman at bat. That's base hit, left field. There's 1 out and runners at second and first. And here's Shannon Troyer. Alumni still ahead by a score of 7-0. Ground to third. We'll get that one. Go to second, not in time. That's 2 out. Galen Stutzman at bat. There are 2 out. Carl will get that one, go to second, he's got it. And that's 3. And the score remains 7-0 in favor of the X-10th. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Jay Kurtz will start things off for the Alumni. They are still leading 7-0. Dog off the field. That's Mark Gingrich, umpire at third. Foul ball right along the third baseline. 0-1 the count on Jay. And that's strike 1. That's strike 2. Not in time. Here's Merlin Slayball, and he'll get a strike called on him. There are no outs. Error on the third baseman there. Runners at second and first. Jay Kurtz just got done scoring the 8th run for the X-10th team. Then we'll take time out to sweep the plate. We'll be right back. 8-0. There's 1 out, and the X-10th team is ahead by 9-0. Here's Michael Utzi. Ground ball to short, go to second, and it's an error. Runners at the corners, and there's 1 out, and here's Fred. That's ball 1. High fly ball. Possibly over. It's over, but it's foul. 1 out. 0-1 the count on Fred. And that's foul ball. It'll drift over toward the people. But it falls foul and out of the hands, out of the reach of Ronald. 0-2 the count on Fred. Correction, that's 2-2. And a base hit, left field. Dave will bring it into short. Base hit by Fred. Here's John. And that's strike 1 called. That's 2. 0-2. That's over his head. He's gone. Here comes the ball, and the shortstop will come in and take it. But not before we get a double out of John Hosteller there. Good hit, John. We've got ball 1 on Robert. Base hit, right field. Alumni are now ahead by a score of 12-0. Looks kind of dismal for the school team. Miller. 6th inning. And that's strike 2. And that's gone. He's got it. Awesome catch by David Beachy there. Jay Kurtz will pop it out, and that's 0-1. Base hit, left field. Well, I think that's the second catch that David's made from jumping over the fence and catching the ball. Here's Merlin Slayball. And it's ball one. Right between the left and right fielders. The center and right fielders, pardon me. Merlin goes to third. Triple for Merlin Slayball. 2 outs, and here's Myron Utzi. David calling for that one, and he's got it. That's 3. The Alumni are now leading by a score of 15-0. Of the 6th inning, Myron Utzi ready at the pitch to Glenn Hostetler, and he'll take that one. That's ball one. 2-0 the count. That's inside. 3-0. He'll get a strike on that one. I think he was hoping for a ticket to first base. Full house on Glenn. Goes past 2 guys, past 3. Here goes Glenn, the second. Got Glenn at second, and here's Mark Beachy. This is Joe Kurtz. We've got runners at the corners and no outs. Base hit. And we've got 1 run on the board for the school team. 15-1. Here's David Beachy, the left fielder. Goes to third. Mark Beachy evidently thought he wasn't forced, but he was. And that's base hit, left field. Here comes Fred. And I think he'll stay there. Hubert, the umpire, called him out. I'd like to see that on the replay. I think he was out, but it was a close play. Here's Ronald Yoder, and we've got runners at the corners. He's got him. At the end of 6th, the Alumni are ahead by a score of 15-1. We've got the 7th inning coming up. We're in the top of the 7th, and here's Joe Chor, and that's ball one. Not in time. Here's Michael Utzi. Left field, David's calling for it. He misses it. It goes over the fence. Joe going to third, Michael going to second, and Joe will score. That's 16-1. Here's Fred Friesen. We've got a runner at second. right to the shortstop, Joe Kurtz. Here's our catcher, John Hosteller. There's one out. That's ball one. Goes to third. Here's the throw. Got it. Here's our second baseman, Robert Beachy. They're two out. Goes under Glenn, and he'll get a first single out of that one. In the cleanup spot, Carl Miller, the shortstop for the Alumni. And that's strike one. And that's two. It goes under Glenn. It's out to right field. He fumbles. There's Ronald's throw to second, and Carl going to third. Triple by Carl Miller. Here's Jake Kurtz. That's strike one. And swing and a miss. 0-2. There are two outs. He pops it up. Keith has it. And that's three. One run for the Alumni. It's 18-1. Here's John Stutzman. Bottom half of the seventh inning. He pops it up. Carl calling for it. He's got it. One away. Shannon Chor at bat. There's one out. Jay will pick that one up. Here goes Shannon to second, and the throw not in time. Base hit, left field. Here's our second baseman, Glenn Hosteller. We've got runners at the corners and one out. And that's strike one. 1-1. Merlin calling for it. He's got it. The play. Throw to home was off target. And the school team gets another run. Here's Mark Beachy. Shannon Chor just scored that second run. Here goes the third. He can't pick it up. And we've got runners at the corners. There are two outs. Goes to short. Over to second. He's got it. That's three. And the score is 18-2 in favor of the Alumni team. We've got the 8th inning coming up right after this. Merlin Slayball will try and get things started for the Alumni here in the top half of the 8th inning. Whoops. It was a ball anyways. That's 2-0. Three balls, no strikes on Merlin. He'll get the strike on that one. Count is 3-1. Here comes David. And that falls in for a base hit. Here's our pitcher, Myron Yutzi. Got a runner at first. High fly ball, right field. Ronald calling for it. He's got it. Here's Joseph Troyer. There's one out. That's low, ball one. Line drive to the third baseman. That's two away. Yutzi. 1-0 to count. And that'll hit the corner for a strike. 1-1. Got a runner on second. And we've got Glenn with an error there. The right fielder had trouble picking the ball up, but Michael will stay at first. Here's Fred Friesen. High fly ball. And that might drop over. It does, but barely. It's fair. We've got a runner at third and a runner at first. Here's our catcher, John Hostetler, for the X-10th, and that's ball one. To the pitcher, over to first. Well, if the school team can come up with 17 quick runs, we'll be in for a ball game, but the Alumni remain ahead by a score of 19-2. David Beachy at bat, and we'll try and get things started for the school team. High fly ball, left field, Fred calling for it, he's got it. There's one out. We're in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Not in time. Here's Ronald Yoder. Fred coming in fast, he's got it. That's two down. Keith Hostetler remained at first, and here's John Stutzman. That's ball one. He pops it up. Marlon called for it, he's got it, that's three. Well, the school team has only one more chance. The score remains 19-2 at the end of 8 complete. This is the 1989 picnic game live from Plainview Stadium. Here's Robert Beachy for the Alumni team. That's ball two. Score is 19-2 in favor of the X-10th team. He's on. I'm going to have to ask Robert how he manages to get base hits off ground balls like that. That's strike one on Carl. Shortstop for the X-10th. And that's plate. Ball one. 1-1 the count. Two and one. That's ball three. 3-1. High fly ball, deep center field. It's over. Here goes Carl. And I think that's a home run. The throw will not be in time. Home run for Carl Miller. He brings in 2 runs right there. That's 21-2. Not exactly a close game. Here's Jay Kurtz. One and 0 to count. Goes to third. A throw from third. In time, got him. There's one out, and Merlin Slayball is at bat. Base hit, center field. Shannon comes in on the run. Here's our pitcher, Myron Utzi. Got a runner at first, there's one out. We're in the top of the ninth. The Alumni ahead by a score of 21-2. High fly ball, center field, Shannon calling for it. He's got it. There's two down, and here's Joe Chor. This is the last chance for any insurance runs for the X-10th team. Not that they need any extra runs, but they're going to try anyways. I think the count is 1-1. That's inside ball two. Shannon calling for it. He's got it. That's three. But I guess if the school team want to win, they're going to have to have one big inning. It's 21-2 in favor of the Alumni. We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. The Alumni ahead by a score of 21-2. We've just got done seeing our half-inning entertainment by Lester Chor as he rounds the bases. That's base hit for Shannon. Well, we need 19 runs to tie it up. And it's base hit for Galen. Crawls throw not in time. And we've got a runner at second and a runner at first. Here's our second baseman, Glenn Hostetler. That's ball one. Goes to second. The throw to second. Throw to first, not in time. The first baseman threw to the catcher, but that throw, which I missed, unfortunately, was not in time either. Here's Mark Beachy. Got a runner at first. And ball one on Mark. Goes to short, throw to second, and the turn to the double play. They rule the play safe. And Mark will stay at first. Here's Joe Kurtz. Deep. That'll go all the way to the fence, and Joe will go to second. Roberts throw to home, not in time, and Mark will score. (21-4) in favor of the Alumni. Carl calling for it, and that's out. Well, I guess that's it. It's been a good game, but the Alumni win it 21-4. This is Nate Yoder and Nathaniel Chor up here on the roof saying so long, everybody, till next year. Here's our official scorekeeper, Nathaniel Chor.
And here's Nate Yoder.
This is some of the girls' shots in the girls' game. I think they're playing their dads who are right between innings right now. I think this is Teresa Miller at bat. This is Irvin Hostetler pitching. Goes to the short, and I think that's Junior Miller, and he's got it. This is Dolores Hostetler. There's her dad pitching, and she'll swing and go to third. Nelson misses it, and Dolores will stay at first. I think this is Ron Gingrich. Enos has. That's two outs. This is Dorcas Friesen. Just graduated yesterday, 12th grade. Go right back to the pitcher. He'll go to first. He's out.
And then that'll give more people a chance. If you want to, if you could, I'd like you to get those teams up while they're playing here. Do we have some more score sheets here, Mr.
This is Beth Gingrich at bat. He's out. There's Rosalind Helmuth. Fly ball. He's got it. That was Miriam Stutzman right down there. I don't know why she said that, but maybe we'll understand later. I don't know what the count is on Sharon, but she's at bat, as you can well see. That's ball 3 on Sharon. The throw for Martha 9 times. It's Carol Point. Base hit for Carol. Sharon will go to second. This was Anna Yoder, and we've got ball 1.
Ja, probably. Hennes net ik groot wat voor de lucht van.
Discombobulated.
It's 3-1, I think, and we've got 1 out. And the pitcher called interference on that one, so it won't count. Off the glove, Dorcas rolls into foul territory. Here comes Sharon.
This is the last battle.
That's 3. There's Martha Plank. She's safe for first. The last hit was by Teresa Miller. Today is May the 8th. I'm taking some pictures tonight here on the farm, some of our horses. Here's Doc. He's just a couple months old, and these are the 3 yearlings.